Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Problems on Quadratic Equation, episode 6.7. We have already completed 1 to 19 sum from the exercise, chapter 6, Problems on Quadratic Equation. We are with sum number 20. The speed of the boat in still water is x km per hour, and speed of the stream is 3 km per hour. So stream is flowing at a speed of 3 km per hour, and the speed of a boat in a still water is x km per hour. So we have to answer the following questions. Write the speed of a boat upstream in terms of x. Number 2, write the speed of a boat downstream in terms of x. Number 3, if the boat goes 15 kilometers upstream and 22 kilometers downstream in 5 hours, write the equation and find the value of x. So first of all, what is the speed of the boat in a still water? X km per hour. What is the speed of the boat upstream? That means it is going against water. So it is, and the speed of the water is, speed of the stream, that is water, is 3 km per hour. So it is going in the opposite direction. So it is minus 3. So x minus 3 km per hour. Downstream it is going along with the water. So it is x plus 3 km per hour. Now question number 3 says if the boat is going 50 kilometers upstream. So 15 kilometers upstream means 15 upon x minus 3, and downstream is 22 kilometers. That means 22 upon x plus 3, and total time is taking 5 hours. So 15 upon x minus 3 plus 22 upon x plus 3 is equal to 5. That is our equation. Afterwards we require to solve this equation. So when we take LCM, so x plus 3 goes this side, x minus 3 goes this side, and LCM, that is x minus 3, x plus 3. So we get 15 bracket x plus 3 plus 22 bracket x minus 3 upon x plus 3, x minus 3 is equal to 5. Simplifying it, we get 15x plus 45 plus 22x minus 66 upon, now x plus 3 and x minus 3 becomes what? X square minus 9, that is a plus b, a minus b, is equal to 5. Now this one goes this side and we simplify the numerator. So we get 37x minus 21 is equal to 5x square minus 45. Bringing it into a quadratic form, we get 5x square minus 37x minus 24. 5 24s are. So that comes up to how much? 120. So now simplifying it and factorizing, we are getting x minus 8 and 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. Now x equal to 8, or you can say x equal to minus 3 upon 5, but it is not possible. So we get x equal to 8. So our answer is 8. I hope you understood this one. If you have any doubt, please ask me in the comment box. Let us move on to sum number 21. Okay, we are going to read sum number 21 from the textbook because it's too long for me to write. So here a booster pump can be used for filling as well as for emptying a tank. So we have a pump which is used for filling the tank as well as emptying the tank. The capacity of the tank is, how much volume it is given? It is given 2400 meter cube is given. So emptying the capacity of a tank is 10 meter cube per minute. So in 1 minute, how much water is drawn from the tank? 10 meter cube. So that means one minute it is pumping out 10 meter cube of water, higher than its filling capacity, which is higher than the filling capacity, and the pump needs 8 minutes lesser to empty the tank than it requires to be filled. So that means it is taking very less time for emptying, but it takes more time. How much time it takes more? 8 minutes more. That's what it means. That is, it takes 8 minutes less than the emptying the tank. Okay, we move on further. What is the filling capacity of the pump? So let us work it out this sum and we'll find out the filling capacity of the pump. So we will start with the first thing. So let us work it out. So number 1, that is filling capacity is equal to x meter cube per minute. Emptying is x plus 10 meter cube per minute. So emptying is faster than the filling. Total capacity of the tank is 2400 meter cube. So when it is time for emptying, it takes 8 minutes less from the filling capacity. So filling capacity is more than the emptying capacity. So what is filling capacity? Filling capacity is 2400 upon x, and how much time it takes? It takes less, that is minus 8 is equal to 2400 upon x plus 10. Now 2400 upon x minus 2400 upon x plus 10 is equal to 8. Taking 2400 common, 8 comes down, so it becomes 1 upon x minus 1 upon x plus 10 is equal to 1. I hope you understood this step, because 8 comes down this side when we take 2400 common, so here it remains 1. If 8 goes back to 1, then it multiplies. Anyway, we move on further. Here it becomes 300. Here plus x and minus x cancel, and here this x this x goes inside, so it's x square plus 10x. This one moves this side, so it becomes x square plus 10x. So this is how it works. So 3000 is equal to, I hope you understood how we got 3000. Here x and minus x cancel, so 10, 300, 3000. So 3000 is equal to x square plus 10x. So x square plus 10x minus 3000 is equal to 0. X square plus 60x minus 50x minus 3000 is equal to 0. So x common, so x plus 50 and x plus 60 and x minus 50. X minus 50 is equal to 0, that becomes x equal to 50, and x plus 60 is equal to 0, that becomes x equal to minus 60, which is not possible. So what is the answer? X equal to 50. So how much time it takes for filling? It takes 50 meter cube per minute. So I hope you understood. It is pretty simple sum. Only the thing that you require is the understanding of the problem and analysis of the question, as well as you require certain knowledge related to your LCM and expansion and factorization. I hope you understood. Let us move on to sum number 22. So let us work it out with sum number 22. The hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is 20 meter. If the difference between the length of the other side be 4 meter, find the other sides. So I have drawn a triangle, right angle triangle, showing hypotenuse equal to 20 meter, AB as x and BC as y. Difference between the two sides is 4. So x minus y is equal to 4. Therefore x equal to 4 plus y. Substituting the value of x as 4 plus y and then applying Pythagoras theorem, AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Placing the values, we get 4 plus y whole square plus y square plus 20 square. And simplifying it, we are getting 2y square plus 8y plus 16 minus 400 is equal to 0. Taking 2 common, we get y square plus 4y minus 192. I hope you understood how you got 192, because here if you subtract 16 from 400, or you can say plus 16 from minus 400, you get minus 384, and that is, and taking 2 common from that, you get 192. So you get y square plus 4y minus 192 is equal to 0. Simplifying and factorizing it, we get y is equal to plus 16 and y is equal to minus 12. That means y is equal to 12 and y is equal to minus 16. Minus 16 is not possible, so we will take y is equal to 12. Substituting the value of y in the one of the side, that means x is equal to 4 plus y, you get 4 plus 12, you get 16. So our answer regarding the values for finding out the sides is 12 meter and 16 meters. I hope you understood. It is simple. Let us move on to sum number 23. Sum number 23 says the length of the sides of a right angle triangle are 2x minus 1, 4x and 4x plus 1. So we consider A side 1, that is 2x minus 1, that is AB. 4x is BC, that is side number 2, and hypotenuse is 4x plus 1. Where x is greater than 0, we have to find out x as well as the area of a triangle. So we will write in a form of Pythagoras theorem after drawing the triangle and denoting the sides. Simplifying and expanding those values in a formula of Pythagoras, you get 4x square minus 12x equal to 0. Now 4x is common, so x minus 3 is equal to 0. 4x equal to 0, that means x equal to 0, or x minus 3 is equal to 0. When you put x minus 3 is equal to 0, it becomes x equal to 3. X equal to 0 is not possible, so we will take x equal to 3. placing the value of x in the given sides 4x plus 1, 2x minus 1 and 4x, you get 13 meter, 5 meter and 12 meter. Here our sum is not ending, we require to find the area. So area is equal to half base into height is equal to 1 upon 2. What is the base? Base is 4x, and our 4x what we got is 12 meter, so multiply by 12. And height, what is our height? Is 2x plus 1. What is 2x minus 1? So 2x minus 1 is what? 5. So we multiply with 5. So 1 upon 2 multiply by 12 multiply by 5 is how much it comes up to? It comes up to 30. 12 multiply by 5 is 60, and 60 divided by 2 is 30 meters square. I hope you understood this sum. It is pretty simple. Let's move on to sum number 23. Two square with a side x and x plus 5 centimeter. The sums of their area is 697 centimeter square. Find the equation and solve to find its sides. So I have drawn two squares, square 1 and square 2. Square 1 has side x and square 2 has side x plus 5. So area of a square 1 is x square and area of a square 2 is x plus 5 whole square. Now why you got square? Because the area of a square is L square, that's why. Now sum of the two areas, so a1 plus a2 is equal to 697. Placing the values of a1 and a2, you get x square plus 5 plus x plus 5 whole square is equal to 697. Expanding it and simplifying it, you get 2x square plus 10x minus 672. Taking 2 common, sorry I forgot to put a bracket over there, so here comes the bracket. So here 2x plus 10x minus 672, when we take 2 common, so it becomes x square plus 5x minus 336. Now factorizing it, we get x plus 21 and x minus 16 is equal to 0. Now x plus 21 is equal to 0, that it becomes x minus 21, which is not possible, and x minus 16 is equal to 0 will become x equal to 16. So that is possible. So we will take the value of x equal to 16. So side of a square 1 is x, that is 16 centimeter, and the side of a square 2 is x plus 5, so 16 plus 5, that will give you 21 centimeter. I hope you understood these three sums. It is pretty simple, and these sums are likely to be asked in the board examination. If you have any doubts or any questions, please ask me in the comment box. I will rectify it. We'll move on to sum number 25. So sum number 25, the area of a right angle triangle is 96 meters square. If the base is 3 times its altitude, find the base. So I have drawn a right angle triangle, B for base and A for altitude. Area is equal to half base into height. Area is given 96 meters square and the base is 3 times the altitude. So B is equal to 3A. Now 96 is equal to half base. The value of base is 3A. So 3A multiplied by A. So that becomes A square. 2 is from here. 2 multiplies 96. 3 comes down. So 96 multiplied by 2 upon 3. That gives 32 multiplied by 2. A multiply A becomes A square. So A square is equal to 64. Therefore value of A is 8 because square root of 64 is 8. So value of A is 8. Now placing the value of A 8 in this one, because it's an altitude and base is 3 times the altitude. So base multiplied by 8, base is equal to 3 multiplied by 8. That is going to give you 24. So base is 24. It is very easy sum. Only thing that you require is to have understanding related to the question and some basic knowledge of the formulas. So here we stop, guys. I hope you understood from sum number 20 to 25. If you have any doubts, please mention me in the comment box. Mention to me in the comment box, and we'll solve from sum number 26 in the another episode.